What's up YouTube, it's Gordon from Gordo's Photos. Today I'm going to teach you to teleport. Alright guys, so we'll jump straight into Premiere Pro here. You need basically 4 clips when you're doing these teleporting videos. First clip you need is you doing whatever it is you're about to do before you teleport. So for me, I like to do the click. Could be whatever, it could be a blur or whatever you want it to be, but just make it a consistent thing. You want that clip to be sort of 5 to 10 seconds long. You also need to have a footage of the room that you're in or the place that you're in with nobody in it and nothing changing in the background of about 5 to 10 seconds as well. Now the best thing to do with the blank in both situations is to use exactly the same lighting, exactly the same room, and also have your camera set up on a tripod. You can do it freehand, putting your camera on things, but you want to make sure everything's nice and steady and smooth. So let's import the first video where I'm actually saying what I'm about to do. Alright, so the actual clip I need is only about 3 or 4 seconds long. What's up YouTube, it's Gordon from Gordo's Photos. Today I'm going to teach you. And you want to sort of grab the point a little bit after you've done your click. Put that down onto your timeline. Now you do want to have it fairly expanded out because you do need a bit of space to make this all happen. And the second thing you want to do is actually put the first video, the video of you actually doing whatever you're about to do, on your video 2 and audio 2 section, because you're actually going to be doing most of your work on the video 1 section. Alright. Next you do is grab the clip of you sitting of the room just doing nothing. And once again, you want about 5 or so seconds of that clip. So that'll do me. And put that down there. Alrighty, next step. You want to basically work out exactly where you want to start the process of fading out, basically. So, today I'm going to teach you. Alright. You can actually see down here with the actual audio spot where I actually did the click. You can see where the audio just spikes for a quick second. So that's probably the best spot to actually start it. So you want to grab the clip of the blank room and move that up to the line. So basically, in essence, the top clip is visible, and then suddenly the second clip becomes visible. But you want to actually fade that line out the best you can. I'm going to teach you. Alright, so to fade that out is really, really simple. Click on the clip of you there, click on your effects panel. Now you want to have your timeline marker exactly where you want the fade to start. Now down the side here, you're looking for opacity. You want to make sure the little stopwatch is clicked blue. You want to set an in marker, and you want that to be at 100%, and you want the second marker to be at 0%. So basically dropping your opacity from being 100% down to 0% on that clip. So for me, I sort of want that to end somewhere there. Set a second marker, change your opacity there to 0, hit enter. Today I'm going to teach you. So you can see I nicely fade out into nothing. So you want to have about a couple of seconds of footage after that. You don't want it to be too long, you don't want to bore your audience. Delete off the rest of it, just to keep the timeline nice and clean. Next you want to go back to your assembly panel, and you want to basically do the opposite. So you want to reappear on the next one. So you want to grab the clip of nothing in the room that you're reappearing into. Once again, you only need about 4 or 5 seconds of that clip. So that'll do me, and I'm going to cut the rest of that out and delete it out of the way. You're going to grab the clip of you doing the back into it and put that down here somewhere. Now you want to keep the distance, the clip length between where you've disappeared to where it changes over roughly the same on each one. So basically you can see at the moment where it goes from a blank room to I'm suddenly there. And once again you can see where I did the clip noise, which is always a good indicator so you know where to actually cut the clip, just on that, just before that clip noise. And you want to delete out the footage that you don't need. So in this section here, you want to basically reappear. So you want to go from, you want to do the reverse. You want to do opacity from 0 up to 100%. All right, so you want to put a keyframe in at the start point, and you want to make that 0%. Give it a few seconds, and then put a second keyframe in, and make that 100%. So you can see now that we're, as I watch the video through, that I nicely reappear. Say your little whatever it is you want to say, and then continue on with your video.
What's up YouTube, it's Gordon from Vodeomicro Photos. Today I'm going to teach you to teleport.
Alright, pretty happy with that. Alright, the next part you want to do is actually add some little special effects like a whoosh sound and a little smoke screen to make it look like you've actually disappeared. So this is just a little bit of fun basically. I found the whoosh sound on YouTube as a free download. I'll find the link, I'll put it down below somewhere. And I also found the little smoke screen as a free download. Once again, I'll leave the link below somewhere. It's to where I found them. I was also going to find them again. Alright, so you want to grab your little whoosh transition. I'll show you it here. Alright. So you want to chuck that clip into your video 3 file. Shrink it down a little bit. You actually want to double that up to make it an even bigger effect again. So click on your Option key if you're on Mac and drag it up. Oops, try that again. And drag it up and you copy it up as a second file, so you end up with 2 of them. Now if we watch through it, okay, so that doesn't really work, does it? Because the actual the file takes over. So what you actually want to do is go into your effects panel, go down to your, make sure you clicked on your on that little video file, go to your blend mode, and you want to go down to subtract, and do that for both of them.
I'm going to teach you.
Next thing you want to do is just move those around a little bit. So move one up a little bit, move one down a little bit, make one a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, just to make it really stand out. So click somewhere in the timeline where you can actually see it. Now I'm going to move this one down a bit. And I want to make it a little bit bigger. And then this one here, I'm going to move it up a bit and make it a little bit bigger as well. Let's play that through now. And the smoke basically just makes it look like you've just disappeared. Alrighty, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so let's move this one over and put it there. Whoops, too far. And same with this one, you just want to move it over as well. Alright, there's 2 other things you want to do here. First one you're going to do is add a little bit of a transition between these 2 video clips. I personally think they're a little bit too long between them, so I'm just going to trim a little bit off here, just trim some of the fat off. And just get a nice simple video transition, just like a simple cross dissolve or something like that. Put it between the 2 clips. And the last thing you want to do is grab the audio file. This is just a simple whoosh noise, and you want to go down and put that in here, and
Gonna teach you.
so you really want that whoosh to start at the right spot. There we go. Once again, on the return whoosh, you want to add that whoosh in.
To teleport. What's up YouTube? It's Gordon from Vodeomicro. Today I'm going to teach you to teleport.
So you can see there, I've got that, it's pretty close to being right. You want to tweak it a few ways just to make it look perfect the way you want it to look for yourself. Yeah, it's a pretty simple technique to do. Doesn't take all that long to actually do in Premiere Pro. It didn't take me long to learn how to do it. I've used it in a few of my videos now. Once again, it's just a little bit of fun. There's no nothing too fancy about it. It's just a little bit of fun. All you're basically doing is getting that clip of you disappearing and blending that out to nothing, and then back in from nothing back up to 100% just to get it perfect. Add a few special effects like the smoke clouds and the whooshing noise. Simple as that. Anyway guys, that's all for today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that big like button below. Give me some love. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. I'm really enjoying doing these videos every day. But that's all for today guys. Have a good one. Peace out.
What's up YouTube? It's Gordon from Gordo's Photos. Today I'm going to teach you
To teleport.